Well, I bought me a Shopsmith, and then I built me a shop. So now I'm trying to get the Shopsmith running, but I don't know anything about it. And I want to do some turning, some lathe, and I didn't know anything about this end down here. So I had to figure out what to get for this end, which I guess is a center drive, but this is a center drive, and this is I guess is the center not drive. I forgot what they call it already. But this is the part I had the hardest time finding right here, just this center drive. And it wasn't that I had a hard time finding, I just had a hard time identifying what I needed, because I didn't understand what I was doing or what I needed. But that's all right. I also didn't understand about this piece over here. I guess I should bring the camera over just a little bit. This didn't come with it either when I bought it, so I couldn't figure out how to drive my bandsaw. And I was a little slow to be convinced I needed a plastic piece to go in here from the headstock to the device I'm trying to run. So, but I'm getting there, and I've got several of these because I kept buying lathe tools and trying to find what I needed, and got several of those, and I've got one of these. And I watched an older gentleman. He showed me how to use a drill chuck and a drill bit and try to line that thing up. So I don't think I'm perfectly square yet, and I don't think I'm perfectly level, but I'm perfectly fine with trying to stick a piece of wood in there and turn it just to see what happens. But it's been a long journey just getting here, so we're going to see how it goes. Y'all wish me luck, and if you like the video, maybe like it and subscribe, but drop some comments in the bottom that might help me out, because I'm very new at this and very green. Y'all have a blessed day. So I got me a piece of wood to try to turn, and I guess it's relatively square. But again, watching some people that know what they're doing, I understand I need one of these. That fits on the end of that thing. You get your pencil, scrape it that way, and presumably that'll be the center. Mark both ends. You don't ever know which end you're going to put in them. You might, but I won't. Which end I'm going to stick in the lathe. So both ends are marked. And I got my drive chuck, a center drive. The best I know, I've got to hammer this thing down in there, because I'm pretty sure I can't press it in there. So we're going to grab a hammer of some nature. And then we'll use the lathe to run it up to the other center. If I'm doing it wrong, y'all tell me. I don't mind. I know I'm learning. I know I'm green. I also know in order for this to drive this piece of wood, it's got to be in it. He's in it pretty good right there. Well, that was right or wrong. That's what I've done, and I'll put that on the lathe, and then I'll drive it up to that other one, and I'll be able to press him in. See, that's already let loose. So again, I don't know necessarily what I'm doing or what I'm supposed to be doing. Interesting. I would have thought it would have stayed a minute. Well, let's go see what we got. All right, there's so much sunshine out here I can't see the battery power or if I'm in the camera or not. So we're going to get this relatively close. We're going to go ahead and lock him down. He's already coming off this end back here, but we're going to ease him up there. Now, I guess it has to be perfect since I'm just playing. We're going to push that thing in there good. Lock him down. And we ought to turn. We'll just, yep, if you lock the chuck down too. Which of course now I don't know if I'm on the flat spot. Let's see. Huh. That didn't work. You can't spin. Ain't no bearing on that. And you're locked in there tight, so that's not working. So, see what I mean by not knowing what I'm doing? We'll back him off just a little bit. Tap him. Lock him back down. Bump it again. Okay, so I've got the wrong kind of end on here. That's what I'm picking up. Y'all probably picked up on it way sooner. That's all right. I'm going to go figure something out. Get that kind that's got that bearing in it so it can turn. This must go on this end on some other kind of chuck. I don't know. Y'all leave me some comments. All right, I got this kind. It's got the bearing. That thing spins. So I'm thinking it's not going to matter how tight that's in there as long as that wood can line up on that. Looks like this might have been the end I had back here. Oh yeah. Alright. Put a little whoop. Let's lock him down. Put a little pressure on that thing. I don't think we need much. From what I read and understand. Okay. So now we got a few other things to get set up here. And I'll just have to figure those out. Y'all wish me luck. Well, I got that set at about right distance from that corner edge. Maybe a 1/4 inch, maybe a little less. I mean, it doesn't hit. The only thing I don't know now is this chart. And this thing here, like I'm right at jigsaw and disc sander. I guess that arrow that there, so that's the jigsaw. But this isn't the jigsaw. This is a lathe. So you got disc sanding, drum sanding, magnetado saw, joint, and route shape. So that seems pretty fast to bring it back around this way. So get over here to route shapes lined up. And this thing says up to 2 inches, 2 to 4 inch, 4 to 6 inches diameter. So that's up to 2. That's maybe 1.5 inches something. So to round it, C950, but I don't have a 950. I got a C over here. So I may have to go read up on this thing before I go spinning it. Well, it didn't like that, did it? Huh. Whereas before, that's still something stuck there. Well, it was running fine a minute ago. Oh yeah, we bogged it down now. All right, we're gonna have to figure out how this thing works. Can y'all tell that I don't know what I'm doing? So y'all point me to some good videos or instructions might help me.